If you're getting started on a really big project right now, you're probably aware of industry data suggesting a failure rate in mega projects of over 80%, with only 0.5% of projects actually delivering on what they were promising at the very start. So you and your team are going to have two questions. First of all, why does this keep happening when we have so much knowledge and precedent available to us? And the second question, more importantly, is how do we avoid our project becoming part of those statistics? If that sounds like you, then you might be similar to 2 or 3 of the characters in this book. It's a story that follows Ed, who is an ambitious project manager seeking to turn around the fates of an ailing megaproject in his boss Tanya's portfolio. After 18 months, millions of dollars spent, and not very much to show for it, they're both asking, how did we get into this mess? And more importantly, how do we get out of it? They turn to an external expert, Macy, who has some ideas about how to bring clarity to the complexity, change, and opacity that have gotten in the way of good decisions and progress on the project to date. So now you're asking, okay, well, how does that help me solve my problem? How do I avoid becoming part of those statistics? And the trouble is you're inundated, overwhelmed even by possible answers. There's new frameworks, new software, new project management certifications, and consultants all telling you how to get it right. And that's a problem because your project's already complex. And so the last thing that you want is additional complexity and indecision in how to project manage the thing. If your project is challenging, then you don't want your project management to be challenging as well. In fact, you want project management to be as simple as possible and to respond to things like risk, change, and uncertainty, rather than being fixed in ignorance of them. You want that so that project management supports your team and good decision making rather than getting in the way. This book tells you a story about how to do that. It doesn't prescribe a framework because there's too many of those available already, but what it does do is say, look at your project right now and then build your project management and your decision making around that rather than the other way around. Do that in the most simple and pragmatic way possible. If you do that, the chances are that you'll set your project up for much better success.